you sort of always recording, or are you kind of...
Yeah, I'm sort of always recording. I've started working on the second album.
Because I read that somewhere. I'm like, you just put it out.
I know, but I just love making music, so I don't want to stop. And I have all these ideas now that the first one is out, and I've had, like, you know, I've gotten to read the reviews and see what my fans think and what they really like and what they want more of. And myself, I've grown as a person and as an artist, and I want to push myself vocally on the second album a little more, and just like, experiment and tell stories that I've learned in the past couple months.
Women should be able to express themselves however they like. I mean, I think that's feminism, taking pride in your body, taking pride in your work, and doing whatever you want. I don't think to be a feminist you have to cover yourself up or do something a certain way. I think you get to be strong in yourself and do what you feel good doing, and that's also just in general. People should be able to do what they want and not be stereotyped.
To the day you were on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, who's my man crush.
I love him.
Right, he's the best.
He's
and you
so
got
great.
to do Broadway versions of rap songs, doing 99 Problems, Thrift Shop, Insane in the Membrane.
Yes.
Is that sort of the stuff that's on your iPod, or did you have to learn the script? Or
No, that was actually something that I pitched to them, because that's something that I love to do anyway. I love taking very, very filthy rap songs and singing them properly, because to me it's really funny.
It's hilarious.
I make myself laugh, and some people don't even laugh that hard. Yeah, I feel like I make myself laugh harder than I make my friends laugh sometimes. But
that's the most important thing. If you're laughing, that's the most important thing.
I like to laugh at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you can't live a proper life.
So true.
Don't take yourself seriously.
So much already, and you're still young. So has there been a point in your life that you've been like, I don't think I can do this, or like it's gotten too hard that you almost wanted to quit?
There are definitely times where it's very, very tasking and very, like, you know, emotionally tasking. I'll just like get home from like a really long day and like go in my bed and like cry for like a minute. But I really love what I do. What I do makes me really happy, and I wouldn't quit ever, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Regardless of what business you're involved in or what industry you work in, taking care of yourself is a full-time job. I think that, you know, singing and performing and making music, that's not my job. That's sort of like my dharma. That's kind of just like what I do. But my real job is like taking care of myself and like fixing myself and growing as a person and like taking care of my family and my friends and people that I love and things like that. Like that's the real work, and I think that that's so hard. I just try and make music that makes me happy. That's what I'm most passionate about. I don't really like or pay attention to the like celebrity part of it at all. I'm really just, I only sort of care about the music, which is kind of detrimental, because when I go down the red carpet I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack and pass out and die. So it's kind of like bad, and I need to get over it. But I don't know, maybe that's something. And awkward and weird.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's really hard because, you know, especially being like on camera all the time and things like that. You know, it's just, it's very stressful knowing that you've gone from being just a person who loves to sing and who loves to dance and perform and make music to a person who is literally like material for people to write blogs and then like dissect you and like start things and put out an inaccurate like depiction of you and have many people believe it, and then like, you know, that whole thing is very weird. But at the same time, that comes with the territory. It's what I signed up for. And if I were to worry about that, that would be me giving into my ego. And I just try to not see it. You know, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll be here for a while. They'll get to see the real me. They'll get to know all of it sooner or later.
How much you've learned and how much you've grown, it's insane.
Yeah.
Can you pinpoint one or two things, like the biggest thing you've learned over the last maybe 4 years?
When, I guess when you just like be yourself, you know, and in your most genuine possible way, and are completely unafraid, that's when everything starts to fall into place. And that takes a while, especially with so much public, like, you know, rumors and opinions and all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's like you get scared and you want to hold back a little. But then I was like, you know what? Like, none of this would be happening if I just was like, and just was myself, and I went out and I was my silly self, and then you go and it all goes away, and then you're like, that's me, and
it's a life changer.
There you go. Yeah, when you let go and you're like, here you go.
Take it or leave it.
Whether you like it or not.
That's as simple as it can be. It's
Yeah.
like, why hold back? You own life. Just have fun and be yourself and don't worry about the rest. It all falls into place.
Music has always come first and foremost. So that's like, I really only care about the creative. Like, I only care about like becoming better at my craft and creating and writing and expressing myself and, training, practicing dance, getting better, like trying to become more comfortable. And, for me, that's the most important thing. So when I do things like that or photo shoots or things like that, it does take a lot more work, but I do feel like I'm getting a little better at it.